Within K, denizens who make up its population are bound to find their path in life, whether it be through the means of a kind soul or one rotten to its basin. Despite what we all may collectively seek, individuals will always have their own interests above the rest. But what of the ones who have a withered soul? Ones who were given a false promise of power in exchange for everything. The otherworldly influences that barrage our world come in many forms. The unknown and its entities that lurk both within it and our world are among those forces. You might ask yourself what the unknown is. The unknown is a metaphysical sea of concepts and ideas that cannot be known of nor should be known of by things that exist in our tangible reality. The sea that is the unknown is home to a variety of entities, most notable of those beings being the Tenebree. The unknown's influence within the world is known as corruption. Corruption manifests in the individual that has allowed their id to take over their thoughts and actions, disregarding the ego and superego, which acted as both the morality and reality for the individual, leaving only instinct and base desire. This moral deterioration is also reflected in the soul of the individual as it begins to rot. An iconic image of the unknown manifests itself as Baima. While many would consider this to be an entity of the unknown, or perhaps even a Tenebree, they are in fact neither, rather a manifestation of the unknown that appears to those who have succumbed to corruption. To quote Ark, she is the psychological attachment to a maternal figure, in tandem with the deepest depths of fear, and the erasure of the ego and superego. Speaking of Baima, let's talk about the unknown's most infamous and well-known entities, the Tenebree. Now Tenebree come in two commonly seen types, the first being manifested from within the unknown, and powerful entities who've actively given themselves up to corruption. The Tenebree who've manifested within the unknown are more geometric and abstract in appearance, whereas the ones who become Tenebree keep their humanoid-like forms. Examples of a Tenebree made within the unknown would be Yalda, while one that had become a Tenebree are the Collector and the Prince of Cures. Besides the Tenebree, lesser entities exist within the unknown. Among them, the most well known by the general public are the worms that make up the stitching for Justini. To further explain the Tenebree, there are some details we know of them, mainly with Yalda, as they explain it to us through their text. Yalda mocks the dying world of Gaia, and hints that the player will eventually be consumed by the unknown. The Collector is a Tenebree who procures various items as to tempt and extort mortal greed. Finally, the Prince of Cures, one we all know too well about, the one who sought absolution to become a being of great power. Two more figures that are known of, but never truly expanded on, are individuals like the Laughing Heart and Vicaris. These two are beings who've been influenced by corruption and act as servants to the unknown, converting others to share a similar eventual fate.